What's up, y'all? It's your man, that dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below, so go hit that button. I'd appreciate it. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon, or DanMachi for short? Season 3, episode 3. And in this episode, Bella and the gang discover the rest of the intelligent monsters, and I gotta admit, the way they do the intelligent monsters in this episode was a bit of a letdown for me. It just did not meet the expectations I think I had created in my head. Now, whether or not an episode meets my personal expectations is not the barometer on quality, but come on, it was kind of a letdown, the origin they gave the intelligent monsters. Apparently, they're just a natural evolution, and so that's how we get intelligent monsters in this show. And they could have come up with a better origin for these intelligent monsters. They could have been, it could have been something a lot more grandiose, I guess, or something that seemed like a much bigger reveal than just, hey, they just naturally evolved that way and now they can talk and they have emotions and all this other stuff. It would have been much cooler if, say, there was a civilization of intelligent monsters that have been around for thousands of years in the deepest levels of the dungeon that had just gone unnoticed, that have managed to stay hidden, but they've been there for a long time. They have their own society or civilization and culture and customs. And then the surface dwellers are just now coming into contact with this civilization at the bottom or the lowest levels of the dungeon. That would have been a much cooler reveal than, hey, these monsters is naturally evolved. And I think if they had been an existing civilization, it would lead to some much cooler storylines going forward. Like, what happens if the intelligent civilization of monsters decides they want to go to war with the surface world, or they want to negotiate peace with the surface world, or there's just so many things that can branch off from if they had that civilization that has existed for a long time, other than they're like a new evolution of monsters. I just felt like that was kind of lame in my opinion. We also learned that the guild has apparently known about the intelligent monsters and has been protecting them with the hope of maybe the intelligent monsters being like the bridge between the monsters in the dungeon and mankind to maybe eventually have peace. But I don't think that the people living on the surface are going to want peace with the monsters. You got to think, the people on the surface have built their whole civilization and society and their economy around going into the dungeon and killing monsters. There are people who have built their entire lives around going into the dungeon, killing monsters, collecting parts of the monsters, bringing those parts back, crafting items out of it, and the whole economy based around killing monsters, whole customs, everything based around killing monsters. You're not gonna just give that up because the guild says, hey, we're peaceful with the monsters now. If you've lived your whole life a certain way, you're not just gonna accept that everything's different now. If almost everything you do is based around this very important thing, you're not going to take very kindly to somebody coming in and saying, hey, you can't do that anymore, it's just done, we're not killing monsters anymore. So hey, if you have a blacksmith shop that you make your livelihood off crafting all these different objects and materials from pieces of monsters, hey, you gotta go find a new line of work. You gotta go pick up carpentry or something, better become a farmer. I don't think people are going to take very kindly to that. So I think the guild is being very idealistic and thinking that they can have peace between the monsters and the mankind, because I don't think mankind wants that peace. And then they have to think, how are they going to assimilate the monsters into mankind if they want to have them live in peace, or was it harmony, or are they going to live separately? There's like a whole bunch of things that the guild would have to consider with having peace between mankind and the monster. It looks like we're heading towards a fight between the Hestia family and the group that has been trafficking monsters. In this episode, we see that it appears that the traffickers have been tipped off as to where the intelligent monsters are, and so I'm assuming they're going to discover where the intelligent monsters are hiding out, and then there's going to be a big old battle where they're coming in trying to capture some of them. If the Hestia family is going to step in on the behalf of the intelligent monsters, fight back. I just hope that they don't take Weene. They can kill all the other intelligent monsters as long as they don't touch a single hair on Weene's head, because Weene is too fucking adorable, and I don't know if I can handle an episode where anything really bad happens to Weene. I almost punched my laptop watching the episode, or last episode, when the villagers were throwing rocks at her. I almost couldn't handle it. I don't know if I can handle anything really bad happening to Weene, because Weene is too damn cute. She's so innocent. She's so lovable. They can't let anything too bad happen to her. I don't know what I would do. Probably go cry in a corner somewhere or something like that. Alright guys, that's all I have for you on this one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know why in the comments. And if you want so inclined, subscribe. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.